Hi, how's everyone? I hope I find you all well. Thank you for returning and welcome and hello if you're new. We've got the collective reading today. I'm pre-recording so I can upload early in the morning. Well, maybe like between 11 and 1. That's early for me. We'll see how it goes. Um, let's see. We are doing a 5-card spread again. Current energies, past influences, looking forward, near future, and the bottoms of the deck. Hi, Huey. I have a cat near me, so if this is a little distracted, it's because I have cat. See cat? There's cat. Hi, that's cat. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know if you can hear her purring or not. All right, let's try to get focused and get this going. Yeah, straight collective read. We're not going to do any astrology. We did Cancer and Taurus earlier. We did the 3-3 portal. Oh, the 3-3 portal. We're just in the beginning of the 3-3 portal. And there is a minor portal coming up with the 3-14 portal. Well, it's not, like I said, it's a minor portal. Not everybody will acknowledge it. For me, it's 314 is the pi, and since that's a sacred number, I kind of like give that a little bit of significance. Not only is it 314 pi day, but I think that day or the day after is the first eclipse of the season of the year. So that kicks off, it's going to kick off our eclipse cycle this year. Excuse me. Hi. You're very distracting. Can you just sit still? Okay. So let's get to the positions here. Remember, not all messages will resonate for everybody the same. So leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. You are all at different points in the timelines. Like I say, I can read the script, but I can't tell you which character you all individually play or where you choose to stand on the stage, whether you're an observer or you're involved. I can only read the energies. Excuse me. So for position number 1, we have the current energies in the collective. This is a tough one. There's some in the collective that are coming through a very deep anxiety cycle. I don't know why I had to say it like that. We got the 9 of Swords in the reverse on the Temperance card. Oh, we're using the Animal Wisdom deck and the Rider-Waite. So in the Animal Wisdom deck, this is the Swan. What's interesting for me here is the Swan. Swans mate for life, and they are always in pairs. They have become they have become a symbol of soulmates. Okay. Now this is outside of the regular temperance meaning, so I will get there. But this has soulmate energy, not only because swans mate for life and are symbols of soulmates, but the swan in this picture has a red string around its neck. And the red string did come out recently. I don't know if it was for Cancer or it was for the one before that. What was before Cancer? What was before Cancer, Huey? The alignment reading? One of those. One of the most recent ones, the red string of fate, did come out, and that means soulmate, twin flame, fated love. This is the kind of connection that cannot be cut with cord cutting rituals. So I love this. I love this symbolism in this card in this deck because this is the only one that pairs it with temperance. Now, Temperance is Sagittarius energy. In this deck, it's called the Angel of Alchemy. There is some kind of restructuring, and we did come across restructuring in the Cancer Taurus reading. There is reformulating, I should say, something that has brought major anxiety and sleeplessness. Remember, swords are mental energy. So this is a card of torment, self-fulfilling torment, okay? Doubts, fears, guilt, negative self-talk, all that kind of stuff, gossip, heartbreak, things like that, all mental energy. Fortunately, this is in the reverse, which means there is recovery here. There's acceptance of something that has to change or can't be changed. It's just a feeling of acceptance. How that manifests in the collective will be different for everyone. In some cases, it will be an acceptance of something that cannot change, or it can be an acceptance of something that must change, or it's an acceptance of something that has changed that you had no control over. All kinds of accepting of something that needed to end. The 9 is the end, is near the ending of a cycle. It's the final breath, the final release before the cycle can end. On Temperance, Temperance is a card of angelic assistance, processing, trial and error, healing medicine. It says spirit is involved in remixing your manifestation. And the phrase at the bottom says inspiration may change the process. So there's some kind of inspiration here that frees you from this mental stress. Okay? That's the current energies. Maybe somebody is mulling over how can I how, Huey, you're killing me here. Maybe I have to have my arm over her and it's starting to get stiff. There are some in the collective who are letting go of the stress it was taking to try to reformulate this situation. Temperance energy is the energy of trying new combinations in order to find a solution. In this case, the divine is stepping in. Temperance is an angelic assistance. And so here, because of that, okay, they were telling me earlier there's two ways this will manifest in the collective. Because the angelic assistance is stepping in, you will finally be able to enter into an energy of acceptance and release. And others in the collective, it's going to be harder because more of the responsibility of this change is going to be on you. And the first step is that you must accept and release this in order for the angelic assistance to come in and reformulate it for you. So let's recap. In some in the collective, the divine is stepping in to reformulate something for you so that you can accept and release it. Others in the collective, you must accept and release it before the divine can step in and restructure it for you. That's the current energies. Past influences here, we have Judgment. This is the crocodile and the butterfly. They are masters of discernment. Judgment. This says review, release, assess and revise, forgive, and liberation. Recall what was put to rest, right wrongs, repair hurts, and release the dead. This also says transform through acceptance. Holy crap. Transform through acceptance. Wow. Isn't that what the first two cards were talking about? transforming through acceptance. Holy crap. So now we've got judgment here. This is the past influence. There was a judgment call, and that's why you were entered into this energy of having to accept something, that something has changed. Or, like I said, you the divine stepped in and changed something that you had to accept. It's hard to explain from both sides seeing the same thing, right? But on top of it came the Four of Cups. So this has something to do with a love or a relationship, something that is emotional for you. But to me, this says apathy. This is apathy. I can't read what's on there. So the Four of Cups comes after the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is celebration after the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is entering into the relationship, that's the offer. Hey, I like you, you like me, you want to do this, let's get together, I love you. And then it's the accepting of starting a relationship. It's not quite the lovers proper, but it is the beginning of some kind of partnership. Three of Cups is the celebration of that partnership. Hey, let's go party with our friends. This is so and so. He's my new boyfriend, or she's my new girlfriend, or this is my new partner. Welcome. There's plenty for you. It's the celebration card with the social group. But after the bleariness and the hangover wears off from celebrating the relationship, then we're here in the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is, I guess it's fine. The Four of Cups is the apathy. I sometimes call it post-nut clarity card, where after the celebration, when the booze is wearing off, and you're looking at your partner like, I'm not sure. Or you're looking at some situation that you're not sure if you want to stay in. Because the Three of Cups there represents that celebration. Everything is fine. But then the divine comes in with that Ace of Cups. And it's like, is it though? Because this cup here is from me for you. They're telling me in some cases this Ace of Cups is what Temperance is going to use to reformulate something for you. But you have to make the judgment call. This could be something from the past. In that case, there's telling me, yeah, it's from the past because it's an established relationship. So you're going back to something that had been put to rest. And what did you put to rest? I think some in the collective put to rest that this was the right relationship for them. This is it. This is my person. This is forever. We're going to go the long haul. I love this. This is great. So that was put to rest. And now judgment is here saying, is it though? Are you sure? You want to revisit this? There might be something you need to look at. And that's what this person is doing, sitting by the tree, rethinking things. Because that Ace of Cups came. And that is from the divine. That's the past influence. Oh, I really should switch those. Past influence, current, looking forward. I'm going to revise that later, but not this time. Well, I guess we can. So past influence. There was a judgment call on some relationship that had gone stagnant. You were apathetic. There was post-nut clarity here. It's fine, but do I want to settle for fine? Or do I want to think about, because it's still in the sky. It hasn't come down to earth yet. It's still an offer. Do I want to think about maybe something else? Is something else out there for me? Then with the current energies, that's causing sleepless nights. That was causing the Nine of Swords. This was guilt and fears and, negative self-talk. This could also have been talk from the partner involved. But I don't feel like this was spoken out loud yet. I think this was all just internal for now, for the moment. We'll see. And then, so if Okay, so this is the position where Nine of Swords in reverse was coming to energy of acceptance and release and hope. And then that was what's on top of the Temperance card. Now, like I was saying, there are some in the collective who once you accept this situation for what it is, then the divine can come in and reformulate something for you that's a better solution, literally. In others, the divine is going to come in and formulate a better solution for you. Now, you have to admit, Temperance formulates their solution in two cups pouring back and forth. So this could be a new relationship being formulated for you so that you can come to the acceptance that that previous partnership is not fulfilling anymore. Looking forward, we've got the stork energy. Interesting. Ace of feathers, which is the ace of swords. In my other deck, in the Celtic Lenormand deck, the stork comes out. Don't worry, it doesn't mean babies. It comes out when there is a movement from one condition to another. It could be one place to another. It could be one home to another. There's something here where there is movement upward because your standing has increased. So this could have been like a promotion. It could be, once you let go of a relationship, somebody's got to move out, right? But in this case, it's an upgrade. It's a glow up, okay? But let's see what this card in this deck says. Yeah, freedom. Freedom? Oh, creative ideas, inspired insights, higher perspective, see above the confusion, and make swift, accurate decisions. This is a need to release a pressing issue. Aha. The key here is accept knowledge without bias and proceed accordingly. Okay? And what is the knowledge that you must proceed? It's the Eight of Cups, walking away. This is alone time. This is making walking away to seek fulfillment elsewhere. It's also a feeling of drifting, does that say? Drifting and unsettled. Ah, okay. Creative ideas, inspired insight to walk away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling. The good thing about the Eight of Cups is that what you're walking towards in the very next cycle of energy is going to be the Nine of Cups. So it's, you know what I mean? The near future, we've got again the Five of Branches in the same position that we had in the last reading for Cancer and Taurus. In the near future, the Five of Branches. This is the Five of Wands, Scorpion energy. And this is instability and conflict, challenge, discord, change of order, release and streamline, intense feelings. Yeah, Scorpio energy. But Scorpio's a water sign. Hang on. What's the Eight of Branches? I think that's Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy. We did talk about that a little bit in the Cancer Taurus reading. It also says arguing and decisions. Disorganization leads to restructuring. Again, more restructuring. What they showed me in the last reading was since the Five of Wands comes after the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands was the foundation of that new relationship. It was nothing built yet. There were no walls. There was no doorway. There was no carpeting, no rugs, no no decorating or anything. It was simply the four corners marked out with these staffs, right? And that was the structure that that they would take the vows under. That okay? But when they showed me earlier with the Five of Wands being discord and arguing and conflict, is that something came along and threw another staff at the Four of Wands and knocked down the structure. And that to me represented that structure coming down in conflict. Okay. Now, on top of that, we have the Three of Swords again, reversed, just like in the previous reading. So I really. Some people will say, well, you didn't shuffle your cards well. I shuffle these MFers, those Mother Smurfers, very, very well. I like when this happens because you get to see the progression of the energy through time and through the collective as time goes on. So, here in the near future, there is going to be some kind of restructuring. That Four of Wands is coming down, and it's coming down with a little bit of conflict. It's coming down with some arguing. Of course, there's going to be that heartbreak involved in ending something like that. But with this here in the near future, we do have the Three of Swords in the reverse, which means there is coming back and recovery time. And here in the Eight of Cups, it was saying there is alone time here because this person is leaving on their own, right? Um, so there is a one they're gonna. Oh, what was it in the last reading? There was a time span. Okay, there was a time span in between this where there was recovery time from this heartbreak. And there's let's see, recovery time, letting go, self-forgiveness, and making a comeback. See? And that's in the near future. Ooh, I love this. I mean, I don't love it because, there's heartbreak here and there's something that's coming down that, I mean, it was built, but it wasn't. You know? Like, Huey, man, hey, stop. I don't. I mean, there is kind of a feeling that something was ended before it began, but that may be just for a small portion of the collective. I do feel like there was some time in this relationship. There was talk of maybe making a future, but that Four of Wands, I mean, there could be some in the collective where this came down right before there was supposed to be a wedding, right? Because the the wands were in the ground, which means the kibbutz, is that what they call it? The kibbutz. It's the little gazebo thing where you line up to in front of to get married. That was being established until somebody came along and threw in another wand and knocked it all down, and that caused the conflict. And I think what that was this extra cup that came in from the divine. This everything's fine. Why don't I feel fulfilled? It's fine. It's not fireworks, but I mean, whose is? But it's not, you know, it was fine, but it wasn't fulfilling enough. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So then let's go to the bottoms of the deck, the anchor cards. We have the King of Cups, Shark Energy. Okay, Guardian of Shells, the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups energy, it's not that he doesn't love and he doesn't love deeply. He's Pisces energy. They are extremely emotionally involved. They are very empathic. They are connected to themselves and you. It's just that at this point, um, being the last of the signs, being the most emotionally um, supposedly the most emotionally evolved. I've known some Pisces that were not dialed in correctly, and they were very, very far from being emotionally evolved. But this King of Cups, he he knows his emotions so well that he is the master of them and not their servant. That's how he keeps very good emotional control over himself. This says awareness. I'm sorry, awareness? Is it awareness? Yeah. Enduring authority, calm in crisis, okay, calculating, the master of emotions, true to himself, fearless but not impulsive. See the perfect balance there? Fearless but not impulsive. The ruler of their emotions, not their servants. So either you as the however this resonates as the viewer, either you are coming into this energy of being in charge of your emotions. The thing is that a lot of people think that in order to get a hold of their emotions, they have to ignore them. And that is not the way. Do you ever try to ignore a kid that you want to get control over this kid, so you're going to ignore him? Hell no. That kid's going to raise hell. Same with our emotions. You cannot gain control over something by ignoring it. And the king knows that. So he's addressed everything. He's put everything where it's supposed to be in his mind and his heart. And he knows how to control it and still acknowledge its importance. Okay. Next to it, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is an energy of being recognized for something. Recognition for your competence, your skill, and quality work. I like that. Do we have any other? Nope. We've got swords and cups here. And now this is the first thing of the earth that we've got, right? Yeah. So there was some semblance of some hard work going in. We had the Ace of Pentacles, which was something new, which we see here from your moving on. Then there was the Two of Pentacles, which was balancing what you had with what you want, what you're maintaining with what you're nurturing. That Two of Pentacles is that multitasking, that balancing the two things, what you have and what you're working towards. Now you're at the Three of Pentacles, where this King of Cups has gone far enough where they're starting to be recognized for some work that they've been doing, either on themselves or physically. The Three of Pentacles being the smaller earth sign, this I would say is Taurus energy. So this may be some kind of self-care they were going through, some kind of reorganization of their home. And in order to do that, wait, how did you want me to say that? I heard someone say to this king, you've built a little place for yourself and it's very good. This recognition for this work, but it's only Three Pentacles, so it's not a blooming mansion yet. But I think this person that had gone through this heartbreak because they had to do this Eight of Cups walking away, restarted. They not only did inner work in order to become a King of Cups, master of their emotions while acknowledging all of them, but they started over financially and physically. So this could be somebody who started like a new home by themselves. It's a little thing, it's a little bit, they've got a little, but it's good, it's stable, it's impressive for where they are. And I heard, like I said earlier, somebody commenting, boy, from the way you started over, you've really done a lot of work and this looks great. That's what I heard. Underneath the King of Cups, oh, We've got magpie, but in the reverse. This is the seven of feathers, which is the seven of swords, but it's in the reverse. Now, in the Rider-Waite deck, the seven of swords in reverse is somebody getting caught with their consequences and being a little bit apologetic about it. Let's see what it means for this one. Now, in the upright, this means acceptance, cunning, sneaking. So somebody may have snuck away. Somebody may have gone. Somebody may have run out in the middle of the night. I doubt that. I doubt that. Let's see. Distraction. Oh, for self-interests. Self-preservation. Exactly. Flight and escape. It says, beware of trickery and deceit towards you or by you. But it's in the reverse. So I'm thinking somebody did not leave in the dead of night, but they are still regretful of the way they had to leave. That's what I'm getting. Because then next to it we have strength in reverse. Because they were fearful, but I heard I had to leave this way because I was at a breaking point. That's what this says here. Fearfulness, the breaking point, weary, and weak. Underneath that, we have eight of feathers, which is the eight of swords. A lot of swords here. There's a lot of mental upheaval here. The eight of swords in the upright, the albatross. This is confusion, mental imprisonment. Again, this was right before the nine of swords, which was the end, but this was a person who was still in the midst of that mental paralysis. Toxic beliefs. Okay, yeah, the swords. That's another thing we could have added to it. Fear, doubt, guilt. I said negative self-talk, but we can add toxic beliefs to that, right? Because that can also keep us imprisoned. They often tell me, especially with the swords, nothing in this world will torture you as much as your own thoughts. And that's why with the eight of swords, it's one of the only cards that has you bound up and imprisoned within all these swords surrounding you. So this is maybe toxic beliefs or information. This could also be victim mentality and overload. Okay? The key here says we can't progress if our own mind is the anchor. Okay, and next to that is the three of swords, or three of wands in the upright. That's great. This is motivation and, I should go one more. Motivation and sacrifice. But they're mulling over, what do I have to sacrifice? Right? The three of wands is the starting out on the journey. The two of wands is choosing the path. And now here in the three, you are motivated. So see here, okay, in the two of wands, it's like a crossroads or a fork in the road, and one wand designates one path and one wand designates the other path. So here in the three of wands, you have that representation of the two different directions, but now in his hand is a staff that's going to help him. It's like a walking staff. He's chosen where to go, and he's taken the first steps, motivated first steps onto this new path. He's chosen. Now he's starting to walk. And that other third wand is like a walking stick, going to help him on his journey. But here with this eight of feathers, eight of swords, there's an energy of him still kind of mentally bound up. If you notice, he hasn't really stepped yet. Right? He's just looking out. The decision of where to go has been made, but the movement hasn't been made yet. Because he's still deciding what he needs to sacrifice. What is his motivations? He's trying to decide. Underneath that, we find out. The Eight of Feathers, we find out underneath that is the Three of Fossils. Again, this is Three of Pentacles energy. Oh, look at the little prairie dogs. Three of Fossils. This is good work, recognition of good work. Oh, it's also collaboration. That's good. We get a little bit more clarity with this deck. Collaboration, cooperation, diligence, cohesion, work, efficiency, interaction, teamwork. All right. Teamwork makes the dream work. Look at that. Teamwork. From who, though? From whom? Let's see from whom. So underneath the Three of Wands, bam, the Lovers. There's the earth-shattering kaboom. Three of Fossils. Recognition and cooperation from the Lovers. Mr. Lover, Lover. Mr. Bombastic. This is connection, trust, and love. It's also called the choice. So, walk forward. This person, if this resonates for you, current energy is making a judgment call on, do you want to settle? Right? Past influences that either you had to accept something so that the divine could come in and find a solution for you, or the divine had to come in and give you a solution in the dead of night in your dreams. You woke up bolt upright from a nightmare with the solution. You're sweaty, you're guilt ridden, you know what I mean? Your heart's pounding in order for you to release something and accept it. Looking forward, there's a change of circumstance here. Stork is moving on to something. This is creative inspiration, needing to resolve a pressing issue, and you're walking away for something more fulfilling. In the near future, you've got that final release of the Four of Wands when somebody throws they showed me two different things. They gave me the words, someone threw a monkey wrench into it so that it breaks down, the gears break down. But the thing that they showed me was someone throwing like a chicken bone into something like a garbage disposal that made it break down. So someone threw an extra wand, an extra branch onto the Four of Wands and caused a lot of conflict. But then there is a comeback here. It's taken a little bit of recovery time. Okay? Let's review the bottom of the deck. So now after all that, somebody is in King of Cups energy where they've become a master of their emotions. They're now very aware of things. They have taken authority over their life, or their heart at least. This person is calm in a crisis. This is a Pisces energy, a master of their emotions, true to themselves, fearless but not impulsive. In an energy of Three of Pentacles, that they have restructured, they have started over, they have built from scratch, and they only have a little bit. They're showing me like somebody in a studio apartment, right? But it's nice. It's nice. Like they started over with maybe nothing, but what they built in a short amount of time to get back on their feet, somebody's looking at them like, this is really good work, right? So then underneath that, we've got that Seven of Feathers in reverse. Yeah, somebody had to make a break for it. For self-preservation. But that doesn't mean that there's not there's not kind of guilty feelings still lingering, but that's all part of the healing process. Okay, there is cards here talking about self-forgiveness, so that's part of the healing process, because we had strength in reverse here, which is not a feeling, not like not peaceful or powerful. Because I often describe the Strength card as this is the Empress off her throne wrestling with the ego. And we often, the symbolism often looks like somebody trying to wrestle something away from their pet because he's eating it and he's not supposed to have it because it's poison. So the Empress is like, give me that. Give me what's in your mouth. Why do you have that? It's toxic. It's going to hurt you, blah, blah, blah. And the ego's only concern is, I want it. I don't care if it's toxic. I want it. So this is a balance between peace and power, but it's in the reverse. So, of course, this person, after they made the break for it, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, they're kind of feeling the consequences here, but it's weakened them. Oh, it's the dwelling that's weakening you. It's the dwelling. It's allowing that guilt. Remember, we had the Nine of Swords here. We've got the Eight of Swords underneath that. We've got Strength in reverse here. You're allowing the guilt to drain you. Okay. Underneath that, the Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands. What do I have to sacrifice in order to get out of this mental prison? Because you want to recognize yourself too. There's oh shit, I bumped it. Damn it, sorry. The Three of Pentacles underneath. But this Three of Pentacles in this deck is not just recognition, it's cooperation. And it's cooperation in a chosen love relationship. Okay? Love it. Am I going deeper? No. No? No. No? Are you sure? Let me check this. No. No? No. Okay. Nope, they told me to stop at 4. That's usually where I've been stopping lately, about 4. So, this is really good energy. Yeah, it's the bitch. I mean, this process is a bitch. It's going to hurt. It's going to be lonely. You're going to be guilt-ridden. You're going to walk alone. I walk a lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. That's like the second time they gave me that song for the Eight of Cups, walking away. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. That's that what was it? What was one of that's not martyrdom? Was it martyrdom? Victim? Like, hang on a second. Let me find it. Like, you're feeling victimized. Yeah, victim mentality. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. So yeah, that you walked a lonely road and you had to release some stuff in order to get through this heartbreak. I heard in some cases, in order to release yourself from this heartbreak, you're the one that had to throw that extra wand into the Four of Wands to make 5 and just kaboomed the whole thing. You brought the whole structure down. And others, I heard, you didn't do it on purpose. It was gonna go that way anyway. So you did not do anything on purpose. And they want me to really emphasize that because we have that Eight of Swords here, the Nine of Swords here, the Strength in reverse. Somebody is in a lot of guilt here for what they did. And they want you to know that half of you, most of you, whatever, however it resonates, y'all didn't do it. Temperance did. The angelic assistance did. The divine came in and threw that extra stick onto the Four of Wands in the form of that Ace of Cups, that new possible love. And here it is at the end in full development. Three of Pentacles, you worked for it, you earned it. There's cooperation here, there's recognition here, there's cohesion and teamwork, and it all comes from this Lovers. You made the choice. Do I see anything? I don't see anything besides that king, though. So let's go to the ancestor oracle messages and see if we can't get some more insight from that. Whew. I hope this is resonating. I hope the messages are reaching you for your highest good. If you are vibing with my content, please take a moment to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share my video. Any interaction helps the algorithm get my content seen. I am available for personal readings and birth chart inquiries. And for any small donation, I would love to do a 3-card spread as a personal thank you to you. My email, Venmo, and Cash App are all in the description. I appreciate any and all signal boost, feedback, or donation. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Can we get some thank you, Fire Guardian? Okay. An Earth Guardian? No, I'm going to take Fire Guardian. What? Wait a minute. No, I'm going to take Fire Guardian. We had a lot of wands here, didn't we? No. Yeah, we had 8 wands. Okay. One more, please, for the collective. One more ancestor oracle message for the collective, please. What's coming up? We're gonna do the fairies have been unruly, wanting to talk, so we're gonna let them do a love reading later on. That's gonna be the next one after this. Give me one more, please, for the collective for this journey. Okay, Stargazer. All right, is that it? That's it. So we have Fire Guardian. It says ignite your passions. Let me pull this closer. Is that better? Oh, I really did knock this. Let's see. Oh, that's better. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Fire Guardian and Stargazer. Set your sights higher. Oh, that's star energy. That's redirection. The star came out in the last reading. It's like the divine helping you redirect towards your dreams, towards your wishes, towards your purpose. That's Aquarius energy. Where's the book? Oh, Okay. Fire Guardian. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, there we are. I always forget the Guardians are in a different part of the book here. Can you see that? Okay. It says, ignite your passions. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. There is a lovers here. It says you're being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. Are they giving me a song? No. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. Ooh la la. Now we have the Stargazer. It says set your sights higher. Okay, you see then? It says go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. It says you're on the verge of a miracle. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp. and you're being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that there's nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. Remember, we did have the strength in reverse. So there's that doubt in your own power right now. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestor wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe. And the universe is not only within you, it absolutely adores you. Well, thank you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. I love that because, I mean, there's such a difficult process going on right here. The idea that it's all worth it in the end is all we need sometimes to help push us forward. It's all worth it in the end. So let's get some final messages, please, from the theme deck, some final insights and advice. We got the Hangman, Pisces energy. There is a pause or reflection here. You're going to reevaluate and get a fresh perspective. This is Possum energy, peace and calm and meditation. Don't judge, I drew it, but look at that cute little possum. And his little crown chakra is all lit up in the upside down because he's meditating. Okay? So meditate. We've also got, 444. Connection to spirit is strong right now. Pay attention to your intuition. You have nothing to fear. And we've got the cauldron. Something is stewing, simmering, and processing. I like to think that's part of temperance because not only will I like to think of, since it's an alchemist energy, it's not just pouring drinks back and forth. Like, what did the alchemists do? They're like, I have this rock and I have this liquid and I have this dish and I have a candle. Let's set this bitch on fire and see what happens. That's you throw it in a cauldron and you let it bubble. That's too many. Let me get a couple more for the collective, please. A couple final insights around this. I can't take all those. They just flashed you the finger, though. You want to see it? Somebody's giving someone the finger. It says you give too many fucks. I'm not going to keep it because it came out with like 5 others, but that was the one on top. You're giving too many fucks. Oh, come on. Okay, we have the... I sent it out again. The finger. You're giving too many fucks. And then you've got the boxing gloves. Get ready, because it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. Alright, enough with the humor. Give me some like real insightful messages for the collective. I'm trying not to laugh. This is a hard cycle. We are shedding some things that are very, very heartbreaking here, and we need some strength. Please give us some, like, real insights. Thank you. Ooh. No, not that. We've got fortune cookie, useful advice, encouragement, and small luck is coming. We also have the rose, romance in the air. Okay, couple more, please. Couple more, please. Yeah, because you got the lovers coming up in the future. Or, I mean, like I said, you guys, I don't know where you are on the timeline. So some of you could be at the lover's point already. Some of you could still be restructuring, you know what I mean? But there's romance here. Some are going through a metamorphosis. They want you to make sure that when you come out of it, and you are in a new energy, make sure that it is aligned with your purpose, because they want you, if there is the opportunity to change, the caterpillar card, if there's an opportunity to change or metamorphosize your situation and yourself, they want your new form to be true to who you're supposed to be. Okay? We have Venus energy in play, Libra and Taurus energy. This is the Empress. So there's nurturing here, balancing. There's romance again, desire, harmony, and beauty. You also have, remember, you are earth. So ground yourself, build, heal, give to yourself and others, and stay steady. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. That's what I have for you guys so far. What do we have coming up? Like I said, we've got the Love with the Fairies coming up next, and then we've got first quarter moon in Taurus. Well, that's tomorrow. I might just skip ahead to Leo placements because we did Cancer placements earlier. So we're going to skip ahead to Leo placements, and then we'll probably do another moon reading after that. So thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope the messages reach you for your highest good. Until I see you again in the next reading. Okay, thanks. Bye.